Magnus Carlsen. The name has basically become a synonym for what chess stands for today. We can all agree that Magnus Carlsen is arguably the greatest chess player of all time. He's just unique, whether it be his unique playing style, charismatic personality, or the sheer dominance he has over the chessboard. There's a reason why Gotham Chess uses his name in the title so often. In this video, I'm going to be going over the history of Magnus Carlsen. On the 30th of November 1990, Magnus Carlsen was born in Tønsberg, Norway. He grew up in a family which showed strong interest in sports. His father, Henrik Albert Carlsen, was the one who ended up teaching him how to play at the age of a mere 5 years old. If that sounds impressive, there's more. Magnus was born for puzzles, as he solved a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle at the age of 2. When his father taught him chess, he wasn't all that interested, as with a lot of people when they first learn chess. But Magnus was different. He played for hours on end, just moving the pieces, figuring out responses, preparing openings. Why? Because he wanted to beat his elder sister at the game. Can you imagine where we'd be if he wasn't given a challenge at an early age? If he just got bored of chess? I guess we'll never know. In the year 2000, Carlsen's rating rose. And what I mean by that is Carlsen went God mode. His rating went from just 904 to 1907 to be precise. He continued to play about 300 rated tournament games alongside several blitz games. He gained IM norms, which are required to become an international master, relatively quickly, and was officially awarded the IM title on August 20th, 2003. After finishing his primary education, he would go on to take a year off from school and play international chess tournaments in Europe. He's 13 years old. During this time, he placed 3rd in the European Under-14 Championship and 9th in the 2003 World Under-14 Championship. In 2004, Carlsen was all over the news for his victory in the Chorus chess tournament at the age of 13. This led to him earning his first Grandmaster norm. A Grandmaster is the highest title a chess player can achieve, and would go on to earn his second Grandmaster norm at the Moscow Aeroflot Open in the same year. During this time, Magnus defeated former world champion Anatoly Karpov in a blitz game. If any of you are even slightly into chess, you would know how incredibly impressive that is. In the Dubai Open Chess Championship held in April, he got his 3rd and final Grandmaster norm, which made him the youngest Grandmaster in the world at the time. Magnus would go on to win numerous championships and become the legend he is today. Magnus has quite the unorthodox style of playing chess. He plays rather aggressively and has the ability to make quick decisions that completely throw his opponents off. His moves are bold, and he often completely flips the position and wins the most absurd position. He has strong defensive skills and plays extremely solidly, and what I personally respect the most is his incredible understanding of an endgame. He converts the slightest of advantages into wins with no hesitation. With all that said, it really seems like Magnus is a complete machine. I understand why you think that, but let's not forget that he's still human. Magnus has made his fair share of blunders here and there.
Playing Mr. Dropstone.
You're really playing the Karagan? No! Doors!
I can't believe it, and I ruined my shirt.
Oh, look at Magnus. He realizes this is a blunder. What's happening?
Wow,
Total
Magnus
blunder.
has blundered his queen. It took me a while to spot as well. That was visually very difficult to spot.
I'm gonna be honest, his reactions to making blunders is just amazing. To see his traits in action, let's go over one of his games. This is a game between Vishwanathan Anand and Magnus Carlsen. Magnus playing with white here goes d4. Vishy responds knight f6. Magnus goes c4 and Vishy goes g6, trying to fianchetto his dark squared bishop. Knight f3, bishop g7. Magnus goes g3, trying to fianchetto his bishop, and Vishy castles. After Magnus develops his bishop, Vishy plays c6, questioning the center. Very good opening play as expected from two GMs, nothing unusual here. Magnus goes knight d2, and this is where theory ends. This was all theory. This is called the Neo-Grunfeld defense, a classical variation, but I have no clue what that means because I'm 500. Vishy here plays bishop f5, which is the best move, and computer suggests a line which I assume is the main line of b3 and a5. Magnus plays the best move b3, and Vishy responds with an excellent move knight e4. But here Vishy makes an inaccuracy. He plays knight a6, which gives white a 0.5 advantage. I'm gonna let the game play out a little bit because the game is too high level for me, sorry. Knight h4, knight takes d2, queen takes d2, bishop e6, rook a c1, queen d7, knight f3, rook f d8, rook f d1, knight c7, queen a5, knight e8, e3, bishop g4, rook d2, bishop takes. Here computer suggests queen f5, which threatens to win the bishop and puts the queen at an active square, but Vishy plays e6, and Magnus simply doubles up his rooks. Notice how slowly but surely the position is getting better and better for white. But here Magnus blunders. Rook e4 completely equalizes the game if Vishy plays b5 and trades pawns. After rook e5 and knight e7, Magnus finds bishop takes h5. You cannot take because queen h5 check simply wins the game for white. Vishy resists for a bit longer and plays well, but ultimately resigns after king takes g5 because this position is completely lost. You see what I mean? Magnus is extremely bold with his choice of moves and would not hesitate to sacrifice pieces to get a winning advantage if given the chance. Magnus, in my opinion, has a very laid-back personality and is extremely charming. He streams often, sometimes even drunk, and is just a very fun guy all around. I think I'm not wrong in saying this, but most of Carlsen's fans really appreciate his sportsmanship and endear his smile genuinely. Magnus Carlsen is a true chess legend and a role model for aspiring chess players everywhere. With his talent, hard work, and positive attitude, he has made a lasting impact on the world of chess and will be remembered as one of the greatest players of all time.